think that a lot of people tend to overlook the effects that your smile can have on other people. So the first reason I think you should smile is that it makes your face a lot more memorable. So my support for this is a 2013 study from Michael Tanzer from the University of Negev states that when your faces are more recognizable if introduced with a smile as opposed to a neutral expression. Now, I feel confident that this is true because it reminds me of my friend Anna. So when I was a freshman, I remember going to the first meeting of Samahal, which is one of the clubs I was involved in. And I remember meeting a bunch of people, but one thing I recall is hearing, "Hi, I'm Anna." And then I turned around, and there was this girl with a very vivid smile, and I shook her hand, introduced myself, and then she went on to meet pretty much every single person in the room. Now, to be honest, I only remembered about 10% of the people after that meeting, but I definitely did remember Anna. And even though it was a really short introduction, like, "Hi, I'm Anna," it was because she had a really genuine smile. It just stuck with me, and I remember her. So because of that, it made her one of the most well-known people in that club. And that's why I think smiling makes you a lot more recognizable. The second reason I think you should smile is that it makes people more willing to listen to you and to offer help. So my support for this is a 2009 experiment from Anneke group from the University of Amsterdam. She states that when people were asked to participate in a survey, it was 44% more likely that people would participate if the experimenter was asked them with a smile. So this reminded me of a time where I was flyering for USAC. Now, if all of you have been through the week where we have elections, there's people everywhere around campus and they just want to talk to you about voting. And I know a lot of us don't want to be bothered because we're just trying to get to class. And I happen to be one of those people. So the way I would approach it is that I would try to be friendly and go up to people and smile, and then give them my little spiel about USAC. And I was ignored, as expected, but a surprisingly large amount of people actually listened to me and what I had to say. And at the end of the day, I didn't know whether or not I changed people's minds about voting, but just because I smiled, it allowed them to let me bother them for that little bit of time. Now, I'd like to propose 3 actions you can take to see how smiling will influence you and people around you. So, first is whenever you feel stressed, just smile. Have a positive facial expression. And second, when you meet someone new, smile and try to give them like positive vibes. And third is I want you to ask a friend or even a stranger to do something for you, like a chore, or maybe even have them carry your stuff for no apparent reason. But smile when you ask them. So the benefits that you'll get by smiling when you perform these actions is that you'll feel a lot less stress just because you're merely smiling. The second is you'll have a long-lasting first impression from the people you meet. And also, you may even surprise yourself at what you're able to get people to do just because you smile and you ask them in a positive way. So in summary, I've told you all 2 reasons why I think you should smile more, and some benefits, actions and benefits that you'll get if you follow this. So there should be no doubt in this room that everyone should smile more. So it definitely takes a lot less energy to smile, which is good if you're really lazy. And just think with that energy that you save, it goes towards putting a positive influence to yourself and people around you. Thank you.
Thank you. 457. Would you like? Where are we?
Hi, I'm Amber.
Hi, Amber.
I liked your speech and that you were smiling the whole time because I think it demonstrated something you were teaching.
Yeah, it would be ironic if he wasn't, huh? Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
I really enjoyed your speech. I can't really think of any.
You were perfect. Josh, smile, good quotes at the top to open it up from Tara Kraft at the University of Kansas in 2012. So you did argument from authority perfectly. So that gave it, and the same with the Mitchell Tanzer in 2013. Good argument from authority. Love the Anna Lou study. That was Anna Lou's story. That was memorable. We'll all remember Anna Lou. Second, your study, and then your flyer experience. No one remembers that very fondly. People throwing things at you on Bruin Walk, but you managed to work it out pretty nicely. The concrete actions were good. The benefits for the individuals were well argued. And your summary, your conclusion, and tie back were all good. You wanted to maintain eye contact, make use of the entire time, and don't look down. How'd it go?
I think I really did make use of the whole time.
Yeah.
I think I tried to keep looking down to a minimum. And I think eye contact went well, but sometimes it was hard when you're trying to remember your speech.
Well, you did a nice job today. Thank you. Hi.
Hello. Hi everyone, I'm Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Okay, so I'm sure most of you guys know that I had braces for 8 years. So that just shows you guys how really messed up my teeth were. So because I suffered for so long, I made it one of my lifelong goals to actually maintain proper oral hygiene so that those 8 horrendous years wouldn't go to waste. So today I want to persuade you all to maintain proper oral hygiene. I will give you guys 2 reasons, concrete actions, and benefits that will follow if you choose to adopt my proposal. People take their oral hygiene for granted, and according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, literally half of the American adults that live in the US suffer from gum disease. And what they don't know is that gum disease usually is related to health problems. So the first reason why I want you guys to maintain proper oral hygiene is because your health risks are multiplied when proper care isn't executed. So according to the American Dental Association, if you don't take care of your teeth, like if you don't brush or if you don't floss, then your chances of having heart diseases or diabetes are multiplied by 2 times more than it would be if you were to brush or floss. And this is pretty stunning because I never thought that actually like not brushing your teeth would have a connection to heart problems, so it really is an eye-opener. The second reason is that I'm sure most of you don't want your teeth to fall out before you reach like 60 maybe, even like 70. And when you don't brush or when you don't floss, bacteria builds up in your gums and your teeth, and that causes infections which leads to tooth loss. So my evidence for this comes from a personal experience with my Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike is 49 years old, and he has been a smoker for the past 30 years. And he hasn't brushed his teeth or flossed for the past 17 years, and the only form of dental hygiene that he practices is Listerine mouthwash every morning when he wakes up. So of course this makes him part of that 50% of Americans with gum disease. And he has had to have 3 teeth removed because they have decayed, and he told me a couple months ago that one of his teeth in the back was loose and felt like it's about to fall out. So of course this makes me determined to actually stick to my daily routine of brushing and flossing because my Uncle Mike is living proof that if you don't do that, obviously you'll have detrimental effects. So third, I want to offer you guys some actions that you can take. First and foremost, brush your teeth twice a day.